Friday, end of June. I think it's the last day of June. Heading into JumpUp Point today. Super excited. Been waiting to do this with this truck for a couple years now since I decided to go this route and build this thing. And this is one of the places I wanted to go with it. So I'm super excited today to get out there. Fingers crossed, shouldn't be any issues. I think we'll be fine. So here we go. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to jump in the truck and get rolling. It looks to be about 45 to 50 miles out to that point. Not sure how slow the road is once I get off the paved road, but we'll see. Let's go have some fun. So it's always fun to drive the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and the south rim a little bit too, because it is up higher than the rest of the terrain. So right now you go through a lot of juniper trees and some low scrub, and then you see this mesa, and you kind of get up on this mesa, and the next thing you know, you're in pine trees, right? And then you come out of the pine trees and there's this gigantic Grand Canyon. So if you've never done it, definitely do it. I would say if you are going to come out to the north rim or out to the Grand Canyon, take the extra effort or the extra day and go to the north rim. The south rim is great if you're a Disneyland person, if you're a sit in lines and Southern California traffic person. If you like being around a million people, then the south rim is your thing. But if you really want to see nature, a lot less people, 8,000 plus feet in elevation, beautiful pine trees, beautiful meadows, and a herd of bison. Yes, a herd of bison right inside the gates of the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Then go to the north rim. It does take a little bit more time, but I'll tell you, it will be 100% worth it. So something to think about if you're planning the trip out here. All right, guys, as you can see, we're on dirt now. Forest Road 22, just back there a little bit. Went from pavement to dirt and gravel. It's really smooth, not too bad, but a lot of washboards. So as you can see, I'm gonna airing down the tires right now. It's pretty heavy rig. The road's not gonna be too crazy. I think I found out mainly for me, if I run about 30 in the back and 25 in the front. So I'm gonna just keep my eye on these right here, and I'm just doing the back right now, and I'm gonna do the front separately. I don't know why today, but I just feel like that's how I'm gonna do it today. So that's where we're at, airing down, and then we'll get back on the road. See you guys in a couple minutes. right, guys, on Forest Road 235 right now. It's actually been in fairly good shape. I do have to kind of keep my eye out for any of these small, like I just went through, you can see me kind of bouncing around a little bit, any of these small water crossings, even though it might have been a small stream or nothing like a raging creek. Enough water fell this this fall, or during the winter time, to really carve out some good 8 to 10 inch deep ruts. So as I'm going through, I've been just really trying to slow down and just crawl through those. It's only 9:45 in the morning, but the sun's getting up high enough where it's really not throwing shadows into some of those ruts. So if you're ever out on forest roads like this, keep an eye out to the sides. If you can kind of see where a gully's coming down, or you see that kind of pyramid of rock and stuff off the side of the road, that usually means that's a gully or a washway coming through. And just slow down a little bit and take notice. Like right now, I'm about to hit one right here. Really small. It's almost flat land, but right there was, that one wasn't too bad actually, so never mind. That one was about 4 inches deep, but I kind of just rolled through that one. So other than that, things are going good. Starting to see more and more sky, so I think I'm getting close to the edge. Stay tuned. All right, just stopped for a second, about 20 miles in, had my camera, big camera out, and ran down the road to get it. As I was coming back up to the truck, found this sitting on the ground. So 20 miles into where you're going camping, hopefully, or actually hopefully coming out, because you're going back out to Fredonia or to Jacobs Lake, but you ain't got no pooper. That would suck to be you. Stuff like this on the ground, even if you got to carry it for 100 miles, pick it up. We don't need this stuff out here. All right, let's get back on the road. All right, guys, I've been going for about 2.5 hours, so obviously a little bit of time to air down, and I've been stopping and filming a couple things here and there, so I would say maybe 2 hours I don't think I have much more to go. I have just now kind of picked up some of the rims, so starting to get some good views, like Grand Canyon views. So that's what the smile is all about. This has been a lot of fun. Beautiful open plains out over to here, and then over here I'm starting to see some canyon walls. So gonna take it all in and hopefully get there shortly, but just wanted to give you guys an update. All right, let's keep rolling. Look at this, look at this. Holy shit. I made it. Woo! Wow. North rim of the Grand Canyon, JumpUp Point. This has been on my list for 3 years. From the time I decided to sell my house and take the some of the profits and get myself a 4-wheel camper and then be able to come out here. It wasn't my first trip, but it's in my first summer of trips, which is awesome. So this is amazing. Just spent about 3 hours getting out here, nice and easy, 20 miles an hour at the most, slowing down for the big bumps, taking in the sights. And I've never seen this portion of the canyon before. It is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of a breeze blowing, kind of died down for me right now, thank you Lord. So my microphone's got going crazy, and this is just phenomenal. I was so nervous I was gonna get out here and there's gonna be like a Joy Behar, whatever damn name is, fan club out here, and I was just gonna have to run and jump off the cliff. But weekend before the 4th of July, and I got this place to myself right now, and it's absolutely stunning. So I am so pumped up. I'm so stoked to have this truck. I'm so stoked that I was able to get out of here safely and not have any problems. There is a couple fires way over on the east side of the Grand Canyon, but the smoke doesn't seem too intense, so maybe prescribed burns, but this is awesome. Let's get camp set up and I'll get some killer B-roll of this place. Let's have some fun. Yeah!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 out on the Grand Canyon. Almost feel like I have to speak softly because it's so quiet. If you ever do get a chance to come out, or if you've been out a few times, I challenge you to try to find a couple of these remote spots that are outside of the national park and outside of the national forest area. This is kind of the Parashant area, but it's so quiet, and you can see it's pretty hazy back here. There is a prescribed fire. I believe it's prescribed. It could have been lightning started, I'm not sure. Up on the higher part of the rim. I'm about 5,700 feet here, and I'm looking over to the horizon. The sun came up about maybe an hour ago. It's blasting, but it feels great. And what the sun has done is kind of like with fog. So all that air above, like when I first got up, the smoke was kind of above the horizon of the canyon. And now that the sun is up and the air is heating up, it's pushing that colder air down into the canyon. So literally all the smoke is down underneath me, and it'll probably, once the winds pick up a little bit, then it'll push out. Because I got here yesterday and it was pretty breezy, and it was a spectacular view. And there's fire's been going for a couple days, so absolutely gorgeous, super quiet. I bought a little drone. I'm trying to learn to fly it. I haven't learned to fly it over here because I'm too scaredy cat. I've been flying it behind the camera on the ground, so if something goes strange or I run out of battery and I don't know what I'm doing, it'll land on terra firma and I can walk to get it. If that bad boy goes down over here, I am out some money, so we're not gonna do that. So I'm gonna take some very baby step drone video flights, shallow end, as I'd say. We're gonna shallow end this part over here. So, but hey, I'll take some more video. Yesterday I kind of got set up. I set up actually out on the point just a little bit more, and the wind it picked up a few times pretty heavy. So I moved over into this spot. I'm kind of behind a juniper, and it is definitely, in the later part of the day, cuts down on the wind, and then also just makes this area on this side of the truck really peaceful and not too windy, which allows me to cook and the whatnot. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and even though the canyon has a light layer of smoke in it, it's still absolutely gorgeous. So if you've never been out here, try to get out here. If you don't think you can ever get out here, keep watching my videos, because I don't live too far from here, and now that I finally purchased my camper and got it running and know what I want to do with it, I know I'll be back up here many a times to take many a videos. So enjoy the rest of the video, and yeah.
Voila. See what a little bit of wind can do. So here is the same canyon as earlier this morning, say about 8 o'clock. It's currently about 1:30. A little bit of haze in the background over there. You see that very far wall, that's the east wall. And then if you come back a little bit from that, that one point closest to us there on the coming out from the right is Kaibab Point. So in between Kaibab Point and the east, south rim is where the Colorado River is. This here is a tributary canyon, and it's still absolutely amazing. And wanted to show it to you without smoke in it. So there you go. And then speaking of smoke, you guys can see it over there. I'm going to try to zoom in without making too much of a mess here. There's some smoke up on the north rim, and I'm actually heading that way, believe it or not, but I'm not gonna be near that smoke. I think that smoke's even farther east than where I'm going. So there you go. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. This has been a super fun trip. Able to get out of here for the first time with my truck and get out here easily without any complications. Camped, cooked, even edited a few videos. I just wanted to see if I could do all that kind of stuff or if anything was going to be difficult. Nothing necessarily was difficult to do, which means I'm going to do it again and again, and maybe in the future I might do it even full time. So we'll see how things play out. Still kind of in the job market, so if you know anybody that needs a graphic designer, hit me up in the comments. If you got any questions about the trip or about the truck or about the north rim of the Grand Canyon, hit me up in the comments and I'll answer your comments. And if you like this video, hit like, subscribe to my channel. That always helps as well, because then you'll see when I have other videos come out. And on top of that, I'll make more videos because I know more people like to see what I'm doing, and I'll get off my butt and get out here and do more of this. So appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna head out. Most of my route, at least a third of my route, is stuff I filmed on the way in, so I'm not gonna do too much filming. And then once I get on the other forest road, I'll probably film a couple stops. There's a couple of lookout forest towers I might stop at, and make my way over to where my friends are hanging out and celebrate a little pre-4th of July with them and have a couple cocktails. So again, appreciate watching. We'll talk to you guys soon.